more of a video than anything else, but I should actually make sure. Cool. Clues Party mic. I have changed my microphone settings a whole lot, but this video is designed to be. Shit. I'm sorry. I typically make videos, and whenever I have something like this go on, I just make a new recording. But because it's live, and I do need it to be live to allow me to have a hour plus video. I record everything on PlayStation, and I cannot actually upload a video that is or over an hour. And this fight could actually take over an hour. I actually did this before. I fought this person before, and it took me like 15 minutes to 30 minutes to get her down to a quarter of health left. I got her to almost dead, but I died. This god is technically part of a god, which is why it's pretty cool of how this functions. Story pieces, boiling it down, she was in this blade here, got extracted because, or she was in this blade because the actual thing that died, how does this god is a shard of a goddess, or god. Technically, I don't say goddess or god because it's the same word. That's why I just say god. It's like actor and actress. It's the same word. Just say actor. Doesn't matter. But this god was killed by other gods with this blade here. This blade then actually had a essence, a shard, piece of this god that was extracted a little bit ago and was left in this area that you're going to go, or you're going to see. Why I'm in this screen here first is because this god is level 45 and I am only this level, which gives me a lot of cool things, a lot of things here and there, and I am going to cover a couple things that you're going to see me use a fuck ton, because this fight, I don't think I'm technically supposed to win because of how hard this fight actually is. Now, and even the levels, I don't think I'm supposed to really win this fight. Um, First, this fight does have 3 stages, I want to say. It goes like quarter down, you're going to see her fly away and do a new attack. That thing she's going to do a couple times after that. Then the around a quarter left, she is going to get more and more angry to the point of she is just going to start stomping like it's fucking Dark Souls. I don't play Dark Souls for a reason, which is why I'm making this stream. This is going to be a challenging fight. Now, what you're going to see me spam is this attack for the high stagger. You can read it if you want to. These are different upgrades. I'm not really, or that's the upgrade I have. And this. I should actually scroll down. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You can read, and it's pretty self-explanatory of how these things function. Everything is on a percentile because of how this game actually functions, how it just flows together. Because like every percentile adds up, and depending on how they stack, it's just really gorgeous. This though, that mechanic, that specific upgrade, this specific upgrade is what I'm going to be spamming a metric fuck ton when I am out of heals. And my heals aren't even that good. But something kind of cool is I have 2 characters. Both these characters are the ones I have equipped right now. You can only have 2 teammates at once. I have Dervin and I don't know how to say that name. I keep wanting to say Trash, but there's no R. Tash? Tash. Very weird word. But that's not a bad thing. I just don't typically say words like that. This is the other taunt that I'm going to be using for this mechanic here because it's also healing over time. Both of them doubled up also gives me 100 health per tick, which is absolutely gorgeous. Each one allows me to do a lot of good versatile combat, a lot of things I want to do, and this fight is going to be pretty fucking hard. And this build is not even perfected yet. I am going to, if I do the main quest, this one, if I actually just went to go do that, I would be able to get the next tier of this. Gray means it doesn't have any of those things that are locked. Once I get it another copy of this, it will go to blue, or no, green, then it goes blue, but yeah, it's going to go that method, and then I'm going to be able to get that rage. The rage generation is, and I have rage generation here, I believe, stagger, and all these different things. I'm going to go through all these different things. You can read them if you want to, and a lot of these have enchantments, which is the purple bauble there. Um, but each one of those stacks up, did I mean to press circle there, to allow me to do my abilities, basically, did not mean to do that. I can actually just go this way. Allow me to do my abilities a metric fuck ton, where each time I do these, I get that all these benefits, and each one of these costs rage. That is the yellow dot there. You can see the amount of dots I have right below the triangle of abilities that I can show up right here. In between the two circles, those dots there are basically like an XP bar from Minecraft. Think of it like that. And those are my rage to allow me to use all of these different abilities, and I need to do damage to stack them up or take damage depending on what I got. Excuse me, I had to burp there. The reason why you see triple threat indefinitely is because of this helmet here, or technically mask. It looks weird because it is literally the face paint, but it's actually explained in like one sentence how it's not actually face paint, it's magical voodoo hoodoo, which is why it allows them to have defense and basically use it as a helmet. But that third buff there allows me to make everything do so much more damage because all of these are duration. All you need is one of the two to add up with all three, which allows me to do some crazy things. Now, the reason why all my weapons do necrotic damage, this is something I'm not actually applying it and what I can't actually do yet, but once I can actually do that, it'll be very handy. But I need to get level 30 to unlock that and then go up to there, which means 2 extra levels after level 30, 3 levels in total, because I'm level 29 right now, which allows me to get those extra things and do constant health regen, which is the main gimmick of this build that I'm going for maximum health regen, and something you're going to see me abuse, and I'm sorry for going back through these menus, I just am trying to make this as clear what you're going to see, because I don't want to explain it in the middle of combat, is how I use all of these, and these are pretty self-explanatory. They give the passive bonuses. I should actually swap that. That does not even work. Some enemies you can actually freeze, like bosses. That should work. And one last thing. The abilities allow me, each animation, even this animation where I'm spawning the scythe, sending out, you see in that square there, that animation, and this animation actually make me immune to all damage. So you're going to see me abuse that fact because I have to stay alive. Now, the only mechanic you really need to be explained throughout this entire fight, and I might not even get into the fight if I can actually say it all right, because it is, you can either get into the fight straight away or try and do diplomacy. I am going to try and do diplomacy. But if that fails, and most likely it will, because I did try the first time and fucking failed, you will see her fly up in the air and start to shoot lightning bolts out of her mouth. And she does turn into a dragon, which you'll see, but that lightning bolt, when you see the circle on the ground, whenever it gets to my feet, I have to dodge. Or while it's getting to my feet, I have to dodge to avoid the lightning strike. It is not explained that anywhere, but you're going to see me do that. And I can also use different abilities. Sometimes I can outrun it, but you're going to see. I think I've covered everything. That's really important. I just really want to get out the way because this is going to take a while to actually chew through. It's just a fight. Okay. How's it going? Also, something I didn't cover. Tash just does bonus damage to dragons. So, extra damage. You're also going to see me abuse this screen here because it allows me to guarantee what I want to do. And that's the thing I'm going to be saying. Hopefully it kicks me. Shit. I have not actually played this game in a good bit, which is an excuse, but correct. And the last thing I haven't explained, shit, is the purple bar above her health. That is her stagger bar. When she is staggered, I can just beat her ass. Now with all that said, I'm going to shoot up until I have to react. In other words, this is a warm-up for the... Why I explained that I have not played this in a good bit, so if I die, I won't really care. And nope, I was gonna say this is the next mode. Maybe? Yeah, it is. She is going to start spawning shit.
Ready again.
Shit, was not paying attention to my feet!
Good job, Davrin.
Also, these green bases are how I get extra healing things. They do not respawn mid-fight, which is why I try to heal myself up with the taunts.
Watch out, on your left.
I was trying to dodge that entire time. There's no timer on the dodge thing, so I didn't know if I could dodge or not, because I can't just spam it. Which sucks. Oh, I'm glad shock cannot kill me. Holy shit.
I'm ready. Tell me what you need.
I was too focused on doing the cool multi-range shots, basically. You can actually get 4 shots out with the shield if you have the dual. And a specific upgrade. This is gonna hurt. No, it's not. Hell. Now she's doing the stomp. That is fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Stop your shit. Last time she didn't stop the stomp, so I'm glad she actually listened. And when I say she didn't stop, she actually stomped across the entire battlefield to try and kill me. The reason why I laughed is because I actually did the animation thing on time. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Fuck you. You know what? I'm gonna let you get the final hill. Final hit. Bleh. Fuck about. Hell yeah! I was not expecting that to work so fast.
They're down.
Checking how long. 21 minutes. Damn. That was a fight.
It's ours. The essence of a god.
I heard legends about her when I was growing up. Now,
Burns just being near it. This is the power we need to finish this.
Great. So what do we do with it?
I think the moment is coming. When we can turn the tide, we'll know.
And that right there is why I grabbed it. The entire quest was basically saying, if you complete this boss fight, you're going to be able to fight the final bosses a little bit easier, and that is all I really want. Shit, my flavor packets. And I said that because my flavor packets fell on my desk into a bag. And because that was only 21 minutes, I'm actually going to show off the rest of this. Not the rest of the game, but the rest of this little bit. And this is not going to be the video I upload for this day, because this day is my typical uploading video, or typical uploading day, but I will be, damn, that last bit! I'm going to be uploading a video that has nothing to do with this game, after I finish this. Literally, the moment I finish this stream, technically, it is still a video. I'm not talking to the people watching the stream because it is still one of my typical videos. It's not my typical video because the length is what I'm basically getting. Pros and cons of streaming versus not streaming on PlayStation 5.
To other shores.
Even though people typically don't watch these streams, I still do make them. To allow me to have a lot more ease of use, if that makes any sense. Hell yeah, multiple quests. That's what the exclamation mark means. First, I'm gonna go talk to Tash. Tash. I need to remember Tash. Keep wanting to say trash, but that's not the right name. And only because it's T-A-A-S-H. If there was an R instead of one of those A, it would be trash. Which is why I keep wanting to say trash. Not that she herself is trash. She's actually really fucking... And all the characters in this game are really fucking good depending on how you yourself want to play. There's 3 classes, there are so many different things you can do in this game. This game is just fucking gorgeous.
Hey, glad you stopped by. I was gonna grab drinks with the Lords of Fortune at the Hilt. Come along if you want. Get to know the Lords.
Sounds good.
You know what? I'm gonna do that and then talk to Stolas as the ending act of this video, basically. And, you know what? I'm actually just going to run it. Because technically there's a fast travel I could do, but I'm just going to run it because I haven't actually showed off the gorgeousness of this game before. And I did say gorgeousness, even though that's not a word. I don't care. Because I don't think gorgeousness is technically a word. Gorgeous is, and stuff like that. But still. This game is absolutely fucking gorgeous. And a lot of games are. Games are just playable art, basically. And I only ever use Devram and Tash. Excuse me. Had to rub that. Twice. And if you ever notice that the game pauses whenever I unmute or mute, it's because I accidentally pressed the power button on my controller, which is right above the mute button.
To other shores.
And if you don't know why this entire area looks like it does, because this area is basically... Think of it as the land of magic, where technically the space we just crossed was like a nether hub. We just traveled holy fuck distances in a matter of that amount. Basically. And each area like this shows off where you're going.
Hey, Davrin, we gotta talk about Solus's magic memory.
Why?
Why didn't you tell me you were a spirit?
Because I'm not.
I thought we were friends.
I'm not a spirit, Tosh.
Is that because people might think you're a demon? Because I'm from Ravane. We're okay with spirits.
But apparently not with listening. I am not a spirit.
Hey, you don't have to be ashamed of who you are.
Never said I was. But thank you, Tosh.
Tosh, cool. I'm going to pause that because that is something you actually didn't see unless you played the game. All the murals that you saw me run past in the lighthouse, all those murals were actually part of that same quest that I got to go to kill that dragon boss thing. That same quest made it where I have to walk around, and they actually talked about each mural, and each mural actually talked in your head, basically, which gave you information of what the mural was meant to be. Basically, Solus's regrets. That's all they are, Solus's regrets and that general thing. Which, in one of them, it showed what elves are. The original elves, which are the elven gods, were actually spirits that gained a physical form because they themselves wanted to. The first one, I believe, because I don't know, chronologically, I don't know what lines up where, but the first one, I believe, was Stolas's friend that gained a physical form, which is the person I just killed. Technically, or a shard of her I just killed. There's multiple shards of her out there because of how she was killed. Multiple times, in fact. But because she's a spirit, she's able to die multiple times, in fact. But not all elves are spirits. Some of them are just physical bodies with a soul. Not spirits made to have a physical body, if that makes any sense. Which is why he is not a spirit, even though his gods are. Just to clarify. I like a lot of Magic Voodoo Hoodoo series like Warhammer 40k and Destiny 2. You know, before I do that, I'm actually going to show off what you get here. First, this area is the vendor for Tash's upgrades, which can allow you to have different ways to play with her and how you really want to make her work. But the thing this area has, which I believe every area should have something like this to make it you're able to get reputation a lot easier, because getting reputation is one of the hardest things to do. And yes, actually, she did.
Who wants to get their blood pumping?
This is a repeatable mode that is actually really fun. I talked over it because that's literally like there's only 3 lines for talking to her and saying yeah.
Button those collars, my friend. This next fight is going to be
Maybe. What temperature is life and death, which is the green energy I'm using to kill people? These are actually pretty easy fights, but they are pretty fun overall. Which, if you look
Look at
down
that.
bottom
Barely a
right,
scratch.
should have gave some reputation. I thought it did. The first time I did a lot of those, which you have to do 10 to complete a quest, each one gave me reputation. I don't know if that one did. I didn't see if it did. But the hardest thing in this game is to actually get reputation for the different characters, because reputation is something you need to upgrade the vendors, to then get different things. Like, for an example, being able to get another one of these, or another one of anything to allow you to upgrade it. And the first one you should find typically is from loot, and then you get the upgrade from buying from a vendor, and so on and so on. How you know what vendor it is the symbol above the name. That snake-looking symbol is the shadow something. I forget exactly what it's called. Um, the guys in Docktown, but because I did not actually Shadow Dragons, because I did not actually save Docktown in one of the main things, I cannot actually get the thing until I complete the mission I'm on for the main story. I looked that up because I really, really, really want that armor piece. Because you just saw how many times I was able to spam my abilities. Imagine if I had an extra bump in how fast I could get those abilities.
I saw the Hivernal flying by with my own eyes, big as the sky, and ready for the lords to come be heroes. We take it down, and the village nearby will eat like kings and love us for it. It had bright red and blue scales. They'll be worth a fortune, even beyond the Horde.
That's not a Hivernal. You saw a Calton's on. And she's acting normal. She's not one of the dragons blighted by the gods. Going after her would get us killed for no good reason.
I'm gonna have to side with the Lords of Fortune's resident dragon expert. You sure you're not just scared, Tosh?
Fight it if you want. Tell us where to send your stuff after it kills you.
Aw, sorry, Cutter. Tarsh gets final say. We leave the Carltons on alone.
You think I can't fight a dragon just because I don't breathe fire?
You can't fight a dragon because you don't know what you're doing.
Fine. You're the expert. I guess Cutter's really trying to make a name for himself.
Good way to get killed.
There's rumors of another dragon off to the west. Heard anything, Tarsh?
Yeah. Not sure if it's blighted like the ones that attacked Minrathous and Treviso. But it's killing people in villages near Arlethan Forest. They need help.
Well, that's glory.
It's a fire breather. They always have lairs with a horde.
And there's gold. Tempted yet?
We might be able to spare the time for a dragon hunt.
Can't wait to see what you find. Now, has Tarsh told you about fighting a Gamadon Stormrider in the middle of a typhoon?
Best time to catch him.
Oh, it was glorious, Rook.
That sounds amazing. I don't actually get to go fight a dragon. Oh yeah, I actually didn't cover this. There is 3 different cores you can get, which I don't know what the passives actually do, because they're very vague. That one's not really vague, but the one I have is very vague. But there is 3 of them, which allow you to have core fundamental changes, which add up with this, and just overall give you a good core building foundation, basically. Well, you don't technically need them, because there are so many different upgrades in of itself, where you technically don't need to go for one of these. But they do allow you to have some pretty cool effects like that. Yeah, that's just kind of bad. And this time I'm actually going to show off the fast travel, which is that. And I will be doing the other side quests at some point after this. And because of how close I am most definitely to the final missions, I am going to be doing a lot of these after I'm done. And I do have that many. And plus one because of the mission I can get from, if you get exactly who it is, Harding. That is Harding by the picture. I just forgot who it was that had the quest.
How fares your battle?
The gods are moving against Weishaupt and the Grey Wardens. We've heard rumors the Darkspawn are being led by an archdemon.
And you have questions?
I need to know how archdemons relate to the gods. Are they just like the Blighted Dragons, or are they something else? I also need to know how to deal with the gods if they show up at Weishaupt.
I propose a bargain. I will answer your question if you answer mine.
What?
It's fair.
How are the Grey Wardens? Do they understand the truth of the danger yet?
I've gotten a few of them to come around.
A few of them?
We've even got a Grey Warden on the team now. Davrin.
But the Grey Wardens as a whole still do not trust you yet, as I feared.
We're making progress.
When I asked why you should be trusted to lead the fight, you said that nobody else was doing it. That sufficed for me, but you will need more to convince the Grey Wardens. They see themselves as destined to lead this battle. You cannot defeat Elganan and Gillenane without the Wardens. What will you do to bring them to your side?
I don't have to convince all of them. I just have to convince the first Warden.
Or remove him.
Enjoyable as that is to imagine, I doubt the rest of the Wardens would approve.
Because he's a dick.
You know, the Evanuris once numbered many more than those whose names survived in the Elven Pantheon. One warlord was particularly cruel. I sought to free his slaves, but so fearsome was his reputation that none would join me.
What did you do?
I made people laugh at him.
How did that help?
For 12 years. Every sound near him, from whispered pleas to shouted oaths to crackling fire, all became mocking laughter. His mind broke under the ridicule, and when he fell, his slaves rose up and joined me.
I doubt laughter is going to work on the first Warden.
If not that, then what?
Okay. I wish there was another option here. I don't know what exactly, because that is the right mindset. Go around him. Get the wardens to see him, but the first warden is the one that is the main one. If everyone else can realize he's a dumb fuck, he's a dumb fuck. Because he's the one that's saying the gods aren't real. The blight's just a blight, and literally, basically being a flat earther. Being an absolute dumb fuck for no reason. I don't want to let the Wardens try, because that means they're gonna fucking die. Whatever's necessary.
Whatever it takes.
Easily said. But it will have to be enough for now. You have answered my question, and I owe you an answer in return.
Yes, the old gods of Tevinter, the archdemons.
There never were Tevinter gods. The archdemons, as you call them, were always merely the weapons of the Evanuris.
All right. Let's hope we can find the gods before they find their weapons.
Unfortunately, the Dragon Thrall's life force is bound to the Evanuris as both power and protection. You will not be able to kill or likely even harm one of the Evanuris until their Dragon Thrall is slain.
Any other surprises we should know about?
Even with their dragons dead, the Evanuris are powerful and well protected. You will need to use my dagger, the one you recovered, It can pierce their enchantments and strike them down.
All right. Kill the archdemons, then use the dagger to take down the gods.
Even a single opportunity to strike the Evanuris down will be rare, fleeting, and costly. You will not have another chance to catch them unawares. When you strike, you must be fully prepared.
Well, good to know. Thank you. I hope that my mic is still working. My phone did land on my cord, but I can't get that quest anymore. Shit. I did not know that. Fuck. Because everyone moved. It went another day, basically. Shit. Okay. I am actually gonna go do this bit. After this mission's done, I'm gonna call it a video. I accidentally just pressed power there instead of muting. I want to see where it is exactly. Because there are multiple islands I can go to. Each one has different things. So there's no other way. Okay, I thought there was another way.
Everyone suit up. All hands for this one.
Still can't believe it. They're attacking Weishaupt? The Wardens aren't prepared for that.
The gods are going straight for the throne. Unless we cut theirs first.
Just get me close enough.
With pleasure.
Time to see what this letter opener can do.
Who gets to tell the first warden we're dropping in?
I was hoping to skip that part.
They've got an alluvian in storage down in the vault. It was a gift from the Dalish.
Ours should go right to it. Probably.
Okay, I'm sorry. They literally just have the Dalish. Every other group is a cool sounding, not real group. And then they just have the fucking Dalish. Okay? That's not a bad thing, mind you. They just ta-da have the Dalish. And speaking of that, I have a pause. I should make sure my mic is still actually working. Usually working. Cool, it is. You just paused technically for the stream, but I just checked if my mic was working. It still is.
I think.
Let's get to it then. We sneak into Weishaupt nice and quiet. No one sees us. We look around for Antoine and Evka.
Was there a plan after that?
Take out a god. End this today.
Oh, that's the fact. Oh, shit. Oh, you know what? Let's do some shit.
This isn't the vault.
Oh, crap. They moved the alluvian.
It didn't break.
You call that nice and quiet?
Sorry. Catch up when you can.
Don't spawn outside.
How's it going, Ghetto? Ooh,
In
give me all this
Weishaupt?
loot.
Just outside the door.
Stay out of sight.
Mila.
Sit tight, Mila.
Sit tight, Ghetto. Okay, that is stupid. I can't break that one barrel that she's hiding behind when that exists. And that. And now that. Like, what? Okay.
The Maker curse you! Clear him out! Don't let them do the girl!
Fuck, this is where I would want my freezing. I forgot to put that on.
They got here fast.
They've got the gods at their back.
Where are all the wardens?
There's a fight outside.
We're on our own.
Loosen the lid for you.
Also, this attack actually does lie on its description. You just have to toss a shield. If you haven't already noticed that.
Got 'em all.
At least it wasn't ogres.
You know your dark spot.
My dad's a blacksmith for the wardens. Who are you?
Rook, we're here to help. Do you know Antoine and Evka?
Probably in the war room. I can show you.
Okay, I'm gonna point this out. She's gonna be in the next Dragon Age as one of the Grey Wardens, most fucking definitely, because she has not been introduced from this at all until this point, and she is named. So.
Oh no! The door's blocked!
Is there another way?
A secret passage! Come on!
Damn. That's Commander Janos, one of our best.
He took a lot down with him. Hey, Mila. When did the Darkspawn show up?
Just a while ago. They started climbing the walls.
You should stay here.
I can't. I need to find my dad.
It's worse than Darkspawn on the way.
And walls won't hold it back.
I'm sorry, what the stop, please. Cool. I did not know this crevice was here. Okay, and now loot. That was very disorienting.
Mila, be careful.
So I don't forget, I can't stop.
I'll watch out for you.
The weapons are put up, so I most likely can swap. Cool. I do not want, or actually, ooh. Okay, that will come in handy in boss fights. That isn't really needed. I think that will just be where I swap out for universal use or boss fight use.
This plan just went to shit! How's Lucanus gonna get his clown with the dagger?
One thing at a time. For now, let's not die out here.
A lot of dark
on down there? Is Weishaupt gonna hold?
It's never fallen before, and it won't today.
Damn!
Perfect creation. Powerful. Quick. Could I have returned much of our cunning? My creation's power is greater than any weapon you possess. The final flight is upon you, Wardens. He's struggling. Calm down. My dragon will be swift.
I'm in a very dodgy mood. I don't typically dodge as much because it's not really... Was quickly checking if there's any levels for any...
Good luck.
Archdemons attacking the north wall.
Signal of retreat. Fall back to the trap.
Can't see the signal fires through the smoke.
Try the horns.
The Archdemon's too loud.
No one's retreating.
There's no choice, sir. We're under siege. We have to fall back to the dragon trap.
Forget the trap. Send word to Commander Janos. Rally outside the wall. Janos is dead. Rook, what are you doing here? You need all the help you can get. You've caused enough trouble. Arrest them.
No, you need to listen to them. We are under attack by a god.
Do you hear yourself? There's no such thing. Stop finding excuses to be a coward.
This is why I called him a fucking flat earther. He can hear the god. He can see the face in the fucking cloud cover. And yet, no, not a god. Not a god. Not a god. It's literally fucking controlling the blight. Not a god. Not a god. What the fuck?
Stop the enemy outside the walls. The enemy is outside the window. Grey Wardens don't hide in our castle. I won't ask good soldiers to turn tail and run. We're an army of steel, holding back the blight. Order every blade out of Weishaupt.
We'll all die, sir.
That's an order, Warden. Can't say I didn't try.
No! Listen to Rook. That's an order. Okay, Rook. I assume you have a plan.
Not really.
This dragon trap. Tell me about it. It was built 900 years ago to stop an archdemon, but...
Get down! Where's the trap?
Other side of the fortress, but it's never been used.
It only has to work once. Let's go.
I love the French elves' reaction. Just, well, yeah, but it hasn't been tested.
This is about to get a lot worse. You ready?
Have to be. It's us or nobody.
I don't know why you're trying to get into our heads. Because we're already murdering all your dudes. You're just using hit and run tactics.
Your fortress offers no protection. Surrender to your fate. Defeat, death, reconstruction.
Whenever you're ready.
Don't be wasted. There is potential for new folds in your flesh.
She just sounded like a plastic surgeon.
Got it. Now let's get past this blight.
Where's the trap?
Far enough, we'll have to fight our way to it. Have to get through. It's the only way.
Wardens, hang on! We're surrounded!
Wardens are down!
Die, the lot of you!
What's the horde?
Hurling reinforcements to the east battlements.
Where are we?
The east battlements.
We are the reinforcements!
The lift for you. There's too many of us. We can't take them all ourselves.
Not trying to! Just need to trap that archdemon!
All yours. Okay. We're clear for now.
Keep moving!
Oh,
an archdemon.
I'm sorry, my mom called me. And I don't even know if it was a butt dial because she didn't even say anything.
There! We can get through!
So can the Darkspawn! Heads up!
Why can't I shoot you? Why can't I shoot you?
The outer defenses have been breached. Everyone's ordering a retreat. It's gone. There's another way to the trap. Through the library. Takes longer, but it'll get us there.
Let's do it!
Got a plan for when the first warded wakes up?
Hoping he won't. I decked him pretty hard.
He'll have bigger problems on his hands than us. There, across the way. That's the library. We'll go down through the barracks to get there.
Better than being exposed to the walls.
I know! Maybe we should get back on the walls! This is the only way!
That's not the one I thought it was. I meant to have the big burst of free.
Sounds like 10,000 Darkspawn knocking on the door.
That's a really good hammer. Am I still in combat? No, cool. This one. That's the one I was wanting to quit. I just saw blue and it picked up.
Look! Up here!
Emmerich! We're trying to find a way out of this.
The torch will lead the way. Be mindful of the Darkspawn.
See you soon. Hear that? Must be the bell tower.
I still can't believe that Darkspawn is left White's house. Right here when I took my vows to fight.
These assholes ever give up?
Only if we kill Gillenay.
Why did it swing backwards?
Got him ready for you.
Knock him. Rocky, got another one coming through the wall.
He's pretty big.
Ah, I can just parry him. Okay. Did not think I could just parry him. That makes this a hell of a lot easier.
That did it. The bell's still ringing. Let's get there. There, the bell tower ahead. Get out. Hang in there. We'll find another way.
What do we do?
I don't know, but we don't quit. There's a way out of this mess somewhere. Library's not far. It'll put us right next to the dragon trap. There's still a chance.
The others run ahead. Fingers crossed for another way out.
Library's not far. Oh boy. We can do this. Well, let's find out.
Cold sticky, sinking hope. Your blood knows you'll die here. Your tactics are primitive. Old cuttings. Desperate goals. None seen. Your blighted blood is fine material. I will feed it what I craft from your corpses.
We really need to shut her up. We can't do anything about Gillenane until the Archdemon's dead. She's invulnerable. Open the gate!
I wouldn't advise it!
Just do it! On your guard.
But if I'm still standing, you've got to fight. Now,
She can handle it. We have to get out of here.
Three horns? What's three horns mean?
Means we make our last stand. We're coming! Mila, you're a lifesaver.
Darkspawn almost had you for lunch.
Well, let's not hang around for dinner. Come on.
Hey, Mila, you find your dad yet?
No.
Okay, keep looking. You'll find him.
I just don't want him to
Hopefully.
break.
We're here. Quick, inside the library. Cut him down! Can't get stuck out here!
Coming our way!
Let him try. I'm good at killing those.
The Great Warden was high. Tear them from their tower.
Mila! Find somewhere safe to hide! Watch out! Another ogre! We won't give in! Persistent bastards!
They're trying to hit the library!
Not before we do! Stop them!
Still breathing. Guess you're alive?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
If this door doesn't hold, all bets are off.
What about the dragon trap?
The trap will work. Take it from a blacksmith. You set it off and get out of the way.
Dad!
Mila!
I told you not to get lost.
Hope she wasn't too much trouble.
The right kind of trouble. She saved our butt.
Multiple times.
The real problem is getting that dragon to land.
Lucanis, the dagger. I guarantee this will get Gillenaine's attention.
And then?
She sends the archdemon after me. We trap it. Davrin kills it. And Lucanis, you take your shot.
Just like that.
It could work.
More likely you'll die trying.
If I don't try, a lot more people will die. Today, then tomorrow. It won't end.
Right. Then let's do this. While the Wardens still listen to me.
Evka, you're alive.
The Blight and I had a little disagreement. I'll rally the others. Someone decked the first Warden and left me in charge.
I was practicing for an archdemon. Let's get to it.
I know a way to the trap.
I'm glad that only 2 people disagreed with that actual just fucking fuck you of a fist, because everyone else kind of should agree with that. Everyone should agree with that, because there was no other way to get through to him. The entire game, every single time, you listen to this, and keep in mind, I played this game for a while. That fucker was basically, he was literally just a flat earther. From the moment you met him to the moment I, technically, socked him in the fucking jaw. He's an idiot. I say I technically because any playthrough you might not do that and different things like that. It's up to personal playstyle and how you want to make it work. This game is basically D&D, and it's really fun.
Wow.
Let's just find our way through this mess.
Should be a door on the other side. Let's get the trap.
Ugh. Need to clear out this blight first. Hey, what happens after we trap the archdemon? The Grey Warden kills it?
It's true. And die doing it.
What?
It's coming. Every warden is prepared for the sacrifice. I'm ready.
To die? But
who knows? Maybe they'll hang my portrait in here someday.
It's not over yet.
Lucanus, is he still supposed to kill Gillenaine once the archdemon's dead?
That's why we came here.
But she's still way up there.
One impossible thing at a time.
It makes impossible things a lot more digestible.
Let's get out there.
That griffin statue. I'll get Gillinane's attention.
We'll get you there.
Behold, an archdemon's wrath. Your fortress crumbles. My creation will not be denied.
Like your face.
And now, I die. Hey, Gillinane! Come down here and fight!
The Dreadful's knife. Retrieve it!
That's a big bitch. It's still breathing. Why are you cheering? It's still breathing.
Davrin. Give Hassan a hug for me.
Stand down, Warden. My war, my glory.
It's all yours.
At least you've got some honor in the end. As supreme authority of Whitehound, I hereby declare this blight at an end.
Racing heart, ragged breath, a waste of useful blood. Lassa, Hedley, Galara.
Okay then.
What the crap is that?
The real archdemon.
That's not a dragon. What did you do to her dragon?
We have to kill it. Gillinane's invulnerable until we do.
Kill it how?
Witness of Order's blood to Valor destruction!
I'm ready to go get it.
Cultivates disparate clans.
doing?
You spooked Gillenay. Maybe she wants to talk.
Did Rook really just fucking say that? Oh, that's cool. Both of them count as the same enemy completely.
I'm good to go again.
Brooke got him good there.
But heart untouched. Avenge yourself!
That's right. I think it's time you left, Gillenay. We can't win this.
We think too much. Return! Il est sans fini. Tear the waters asunder!
Who knew the trap would be the easy part? It's Gillenay's last stand. We can do this.
Watch your back.
Lucanus! Finish her! Let's go!
Give me another shot.
Too late! Back to the Illuvian! Is it working?
I hope so.
Best odds all day!
That was only part 8, no greater sacrifice. I just got the achievement for that. How many more missions are there? Bam!
Evka sent word. Last of the civilians made it to Lavendel. Janos and his people held the line long enough for them to escape Weishaupt. And the Wardens are in Lavendel too.
What's left of them, you mean? Over 1,000. That's how many fellow Wardens I had. And now, one god, one archdemon. That's all it took to nearly wipe out our entire order.
One god. That's all it took. That is not anything to sneeze at. That's a fucking god. You were gonna die there.
I promise you, Davrin, we'll make Gillenane pay. For every warden she killed, every child left alone, there will be a reckoning.
How? We all saw what she did. That's beyond her.
We killed her archdemon, though. That's something, isn't it?
That's an incredibly rare accomplishment.
Yeah, after it turned into a snake monster with too many heads. Are all blighted dragons gonna do that? I don't know how to fight that.
Well, at least we've made Gillenane mortal.
Mortal or immortal, doesn't matter if we can't get close enough. We had our shot at her, and we missed.
Say what you mean, Davrin. I missed.
Nobody blames you for that, Lucanus.
Yeah? Maybe I do. This crow has a demon inside him, right?
Now, that's not...
How do we know we can trust him? Maybe the demon pulled his punches.
Okay, hold on. Now we're getting...
And you, Warden? What about the blight that runs through your veins? The same blight that Gillenane commands so effortlessly.
Just a moment, please.
Enough. We're on the same side here, and for the same reasons. We all saw the terror these gods will bring and chose to stand against it. This team needs to depend on each other. To unite against impossible odds. That's the only hope we've got.
We're all in agreement on that point, Rook. But the question remains, how? We barely survived against one of the gods.
I nearly had her.
You did.
Nearly. But you and Spite are not of one mind, Lucanus. Fighting for control, it's no wonder you missed such a rare opportunity.
I think we've all been distracted.
I've been preoccupied myself after discovering that hand of glory.
And I can't stop worrying about my new magic and what it means.
The Nodists are fallen? What it means for my people?
Until those problems are resolved, we will not be prepared to face the gods. A moment of inattention, a single lapse, could prove fatal, and the gods will allow no second chances.
He's right, Rook.
He is completely and utterly right.
We can't afford to stumble. The gods will jump on that in a heartbeat. We must be ready for them.
But at the same time, the gods are both weakened because they are siblings. They're working together. One is like the military might, one is the scientific might, that kind of thing. So if one of them's weak, they are both going, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. So they themselves cannot have a lapse in judgment. They cannot have all sorts of things. So they are also preparing.
That said, we need to find them first. Harding, can you send word to Evka, see if she has any rested scouts?
Scouts? Why?
The Darkspawn that attacked Weishaupt had to come from somewhere. I bet they'll be headed back there. Following them should at least put us on the God's trail.
Got it.
As for the rest of...
Look, nothing against Emmerich. He's right about needing focus. But what happened at Weishaupt? That was more than a distraction.
So is what happened to Minrathous. What the Venatori have done. What they're still doing.
These are more than distractions, Rook.
Either way, we all need to step back, clear our heads.
And that's why they're distractions. It's not that they're slight or bad, there's just something more important that's making them distractions.
How do you think that went?
No one's at each other's throats, at least. Emmerich's right, though. Everyone on this team has some kind of unfinished business hanging over their heads.
That's the danger in recruiting competent people. They bring more interesting and complicated problems along with them. So go help Rook. Support them. Solve those problems. And maybe start with Davrin and Lucanus. Or even Nev. She's taking Minrathous hard.
And the gods?
You've asked the Wardens to track them through the Darkspawn. That'll take time.
I should use that time to check in with the team. And then, I should go talk with Solus.
Better you?
Okay, I'm sorry. He just said through the Darkspawn. What is a Warden Scout? I don't mean who, I mean what?
Than me. He'll want to know all about Gillenane, the Archdemon, and why you only stopped one of them. You know, all this talking wears me out. I'm going to take a nap. See you later, kid. Good luck.
I'll fucking need it. I leveled up, and a couple people leveled up. Hell yeah. After I'm done talking to everyone, I'm actually going to call it a video. Also, a tip if you're wanting to play this game, the applies and detonation combo doesn't always work, and I don't know why personally. I'm assuming it's on specific enemies. Like, some enemies, depending on who's applying applies, can actually be applied with the application of applies. Applies need to be called something different. But still, it's one then the other to cause a massive boom. Sometimes it doesn't work, which is why I actually changed from using those as one of my main build components. I'm making sure I understand what leech is. Well, shit, leech is not something I can look at. What the hell is leech? I have no clue what leech is.
Oh, hi, Rook. Can I ask you a question? Actually, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you're several lines ahead of me here. Let's start with me saying, hi, Bellara.
Right. Okay. It's just, you know, The elf thing? We're fighting our gods. Our gods! It feels a little surreal, and I know surreal.
Not like we have
Shit, I meant to put...
Yeah.
Nah.
So what was your question?
Those are our gods out there, rampaging around. Maybe people don't trust us. Maybe they shouldn't.
It isn't your fault your gods woke up and decided to destroy the world. You didn't create your gods, and you aren't them. Not anymore.
That feels too easy. Like we're not taking responsibility.
What responsibility? You had no... They made you, not the other way around. There's no generational responsibility. This isn't an Asian country. And most Asian countries, or a lot of Asian countries, has generational responsibility, which is why there's different niches and different things like that. And not all Asian countries have that, and not just Asian countries have that. But that entire, your great-great-grandpa did blank, so you only do blank, is very stupid, to say the least. And that's basically what she's saying, and that's very stupid. She should not even think that.
And I don't know, I feel guilty. Anytime I think about it, really.
So who's that helping?
Who's what helping?
Feeling guilty.
Well, no one, I guess, but then what should I do?
I don't know. But you're kind and compassionate, and that matters. It makes a difference.
Rook, that means a lot. Thank you. But is it really that easy? Does kindness make up for it? What my people did, I mean?
The Evanuris did those things. And they did them to your people.
Yeah. It's hard. All of it's hard. But I feel better. A little bit, anyways. Thanks for talking to me and listening to me.
I'm no bard, but I can talk. Glad it helped.
Well, you're good at it. See you later, Rook.
Lucanus? Are you in here brooding?
I'm fine.
That's not a no.
I had her. She should have never gotten away from me. This was our contract, Rook. I don't fail my contracts.
Just think how much more satisfying it'll be when you do take her down.
We cannot count on a second shot. I thought I still had this. Whatever else I am, I'm a professional. After the ossuary, I thought at least I could still take out a target. I need to work.
Gillenane was a giant face in the clouds, Lucanus. I asked you to stab a cloud.
And I missed the damn cloud.
My point is, that was impossible and you still almost did it. That's not small.
I was distracted. That cannot happen again. I need to get my head on straight.
Whatever you need to do.
Have you been to talk to the others? Davrin, especially. I think everyone might have things to deal with now. I should check in with the crows. Whatever the word is, I'll let you know. There's nothing like work to focus the mind.
Iron sharpens iron kind of thing. I'm actually going to go talk to Davin first. I can't pin the loot.
Davrin? Davrin, about Weishaupt. Just wanted to make sure you're okay
I wouldn't say that, no. That's Renaud. Malmont. Anya. We used to argue. Who would be the one to take an archdemon down? Who would die so that others could live? Not sure any of us believed it'd actually happen.
When the moment came, you did the Wardens proud.
Did I? Because I'm still here. They're not.
Personally, I'm glad you're here. We still need you.
And I need this to make sense.
You're overthinking it.
Am I? A Grey Warden kills an archdemon, they die. That's how it works.
Who knows what happened? Maybe the gods changed things and the old rules don't apply. Why is being alive a problem?
Because I didn't expect to be here. Grey Wardens have an expiration. It pushed me.
There's more fight to go.
And if we manage to pull that off?
You'll do what you do best. Hunt monsters.
Plenty of people can do that. I'm talking purpose. I feel like a blade sharpened all these years to confront the worst darkness in the world. And my blade struck true at Weishaupt. What now?
Well,
keep on striking.
You'll raise a song to create a world where the light outshines the darkness.
Yeah? Well, let me tell you. That will require a lot more gingerwort truffles.
Hey, there are worse jobs than being a professional truffle hunter.
Don't start.
He seems to like the idea.
Guess we're stuck with each other, boy. No getting rid of me now. Someday I might actually know what that means.
While you sort that out, maybe you and Lucanus can try to bury the hatchet.
Yeah.
He had a rough time of it too.
I know. That was an incredible shot he took at Gillenane.
Then tell him that. Because fighting each other won't help us defeat the gods.
But we've got help. The Wardens, Shadow Dragons, Crows, Veil Jumpers. We're all in this together.
We are. But they've all got their own problems. If we want their help, we have to help them first.
Is that a plan I hear forming?
I think it could be. Thanks, Davarin.
Now go hug your assassin bro. That's an order.
Nev, that coffee in the kitchen, you made it?
Keen eye.
Did you boil it? If so, why?
I'm not picky. I got a cup and it does the job. That's all I ask.
I don't know where to go with this.
Okay. I thought that's how you make coffee. Or does he mean like she made it tea? Like put the coffee in the boiling water without anything extra because you have to use boiling what? I don't even know where to go with this.
I think your coffee hurt his feelings.
Apologies to you and the beans.
That could only hurt me if I drank it.
So what's the coffee for?
What isn't it for? The Venator used the dragon attack for a power grab. Now they...
I'm sorry, the little specks you see flying around are consciousness. They're basically little ghost dudes that are very mischievous. If you notice the one that flew out of her, I wouldn't be surprised that little shit was doing something you shouldn't. Because those things are fucking mischievous. The skeletal boy that Imric made is technically a wisp, and he himself is very mischievous. He actually, I don't know how to put it. He's not right. He's mischievous in a bad way. But yeah.
Treat Docktown like their personal playground. I've heard more cries for help than I can count. And now the Threads have reached out.
The Minrathous crime syndicate.
Smuggling, extortion, protection rackets. The Threads do it all. They stay out of slavery and they hate Venatori. Enough to keep picking fights. My contact in the Threads, Alec, wants to talk. He doesn't reach out for nothing.
If you need backup, I'm happy to help.
I don't expect you to show up for Docktown, Rook.
But I will. Really.
If you need more coffee, I'll make it.
Well now, is that sweet or trying to save me from myself?
He's a cook. And that's something kind of cool about each character. They all have different things about them. Like, for an example, Nev is a very powerful mage, but also very good at a lot of different things. She is a good detective, good at talking to people, good sweet talker, also different things. She's good at dealing with people. Where the assassin, he is very good at cooking. Like, you would not expect an assassin to go out... I hope I can... One second. He actually, if... Hopefully you can actually see this, because he goes out of his way to make shit like this, and he already made coffee beans. Yeah, okay, it's not just because you see Belera, but this is primarily Lucanus, which is fucking funny, because he is the chef for all of them. But it does make sense that he is the chef to an extent because he is very good with a knife. I think Emmeric's up here. Did I pass Emmeric? Not Emmeric. There's a little dude. Come here, little dude. I'll kiss him on his little beak. Where's Skeletal Boy? Oh, he's over with him. Okay. I believe that is going to be to... No, that's not tough on that. What is you? Well, thank you. Hi, little dude! What do I do with you, little dude? Why do I need little dude? Ah, that's why I need little dude. Ooh. Didn't even know this was here.
Now I'm getting somewhere. That did it.
Another library door opens.
That's sweet. Actually, I should just go this way. Because it is this door that is now open. Wait. This is so high up in the tower. Damn. And now the last bit. I'm gonna go talk to Skeletal Boy first. And the boy that made Skeletal Boy. Or technically
With
man,
all
but
my
still.
regards. Oh, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
Hi, Emmerich.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters. The other Watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine. Completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens. There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
Sounds good. Sometimes I miss home too.
Rook, I'm not... well, perhaps a little.
You'll cheer up once we look at some graves, I bet.
The ceremony should be most centering. I'll let you know when it's time.
And now the reason why I actually came to talk to you, Emmerich, talking to your son, basically. Where's the little Skeletal Boy? How's it going, little Skeletal Boy? Can I can't do rock, paper, scissors with you? Okay. And I haven't actually discussed why you have to meditate to talk to Stolas. Stolas isn't actually in the Veil or physical space. He's kind of in between and stuck in his own prison, basically. But because of what happened when he got there, you're kind of connected to him at a spiritual level. And you, as in the person playing.
The fall of Weishaupt reverberated across the Fade, as did the fall of an archdemon. But unless I am mistaken, both Elganan and Gillenane yet stand.
We took down Gillenane's archdemon, but we weren't able to kill her.
And how are you doing?
Right now, I'm more concerned with how the team is doing.
I expect their morale is shaken after what happened.
They have what it takes to stop the gods. I just need to get them to believe it.
Indeed. They must know beyond any doubt that you believe in them. You cannot stand against Elganan and Gillenane with logic. Those motivated by greed or self-interest will change alliances, but those who serve you with passion and loyalty will follow wherever you lead, even to their deaths if necessary.
Well, yeah.
I knew I might have to make a call like that when Varric put me in charge.
A good leader never makes such a decision lightly. But when the time comes, it is better to be prepared.
It is.
And perhaps it will not come to that. The stronger your team, the more chances you will have to avoid such a decision.
I'll keep that in mind. Do you have any suggestions on our next move against the gods?
If you oppose Elganan and Gillenane's minions, you will get your opportunity.
You think one of the Antam or Venatori commanders will help us find the gods?
Possibly. But more importantly, you will aggravate them. You rendered Gillenane mortal at Weishaupt. It is an embarrassment. An insult. Neither she nor Elganan can ignore. If you continue to disrupt their plans, you will not need to track them down. They will come to you.
I'll be ready.
One final warning. You have survived a confrontation with Gillenane, which few still live to claim. but her power pales in comparison to Algernon's. If he takes the field himself, remember, in a fight such as ours, escaping to fight another day is a victory.
And that's why I said the brother is the soldier. Fucking Stolas saying it's better to run when you see him than anything else is a fucking sentence. And basically, that's what he said. Okay, I can go do all of that in my own time. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will catch you on the next one. And this has been 2 hours and 5 by the broadcasting, which is why I did the stream and not made a video, because if I made a video, like I said at the very beginning, I could not have done this. And I do hope y'all took breaks in the middle of this, because no one's watching the stream, and I don't think anyone has even joined the stream. So I hope you guys took breaks and stuff like that, and get some water and food in you, because that's been 2 hours of just sitting on your ass, or whatever you're doing. And that's not a bad thing. I was standing and playing a game for 2 hours, so it could not be a bad thing. With all that said, shown and done, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.